Assalamu alaikum. By the grace of Almighty, we are today organizing this workshop, online public meeting on the topic Palestine, on the topic of Palestine, the road to justice and peace. So, as you all know, Popular Front of India is a social movement working in India, striving for the protection of people's right. Popular Front of India has always taken a very strong stand for any public movements which is for self-determination, and especially when it comes to the Palestinian movement. Popular Front of India has always taken a very strong stand, and we have been always supporting the right of the Palestinian people to return to their land, the right of the Palestinian people to have their own state. And we have been very, very vocal of criticizing the atrocities that are happening on Palestine by the Zionist Israel regime. Since our organization has started, we have been very vocal, criticizing and condemning the atrocities of Israel. And in India, we may be knowing that the Indian Muslims have a very, very strong attachment to the Palestinian cause. And the Popular Front of India has always led that emotion of Indian Muslims, and multiple times, whenever there was any atrocities happening on the Palestinian people, the Popular Front of India took a lead and went ahead and conducted various different campaigns for the rights of the Palestinian people. And as we are knowing now that even the current crisis that happened during the month of Ramadan, the 11 days war that happened and the attacks on Gaza, during that time, Popular Front of India launched various campaigns, though we know that in India currently it's a lockdown going on because of the pandemic, but still, as part of our commitment towards this cause, we were very vocal and we tried whatever possible from our end. So continuing that tradition, today we have organized this online public meeting, Palestine, Road to Justice and Peace, continuing our tradition to support Palestine. So in today's webinar or online public meeting, we won't be talking about the history, what's happened, because we believe much of us know what has happened. We know what's happening because we live in a period of information technology where we know what's happening everywhere. But what we would like to do in today's online public meeting is talk on some very, very crucial issues that are very crucial for the Palestinian cause. And for that, we are very lucky to have a very, very nice speakers today who are experts in their various fields. So I'll be starting to do my duty that has been assigned to me as a moderator. I'll be first welcoming all the guests, and after that, we'll be proceeding with our online program. So first, I would like to welcome our chairman of Popular Front of India, Janab OMA Salam Sahab, who is the chairman of Popular Front of India, who is our leader and who is leading this movement, and also a very vocal activist for protection of people's rights and always in the forefront for the protection of oppressed sections. So I welcome OMA Salam Sahab. After that, I welcome a very prominent personality, very famous personality when it comes to the Palestinian cause. He is none other than Dr. Sami Al-Arian, who is Palestinian, but now he is in Istanbul. He is the director of CIGA, and also he is a professor. Also, he is a professor on public affairs. Along with that, we also have Dr. Mosheer, who is from Gaza. He is a linguistic professor from the Islamic University of Gaza and a very prominent intellectual voice on issues like politics, human rights, and various other issues. And we're very lucky that he has joined us directly from Gaza. Along with that, we have been also joined by Dr. Rafaat Alareer, who is editor-in-chief of a publication called as Gaza Writes Back, and also an author who has written various books, and is also very vocal on various issues. Along with that, we also have Ms. Lian Saleh, who is the media and PR director of the Friends for Palestinians, which is an advocacy group for the Palestinian rights and works on media projects. And finally, we have Professor 𝐏𝐸𝐞𝐬𝐭𝐢𝐜𝐞, who is the General Secretary of National Confederation of Human Rights Organization, India. Professor 𝐏𝐸𝐞𝐬𝐭𝐢𝐜 is a very renowned person in India who is a very prominent human rights activist, a journalist, an author, and he is also part of Popular Front of India. So I would like to invite everyone, and each of our speakers will be having 20 minutes to present their views. So initially, I would like to request everyone, in the interest of time, to please take a note of the time that you'll be taking up, or have some timers in place so that we can finish this entire program in the stipulated time. So again, I request everyone to be very cautious about the time. So first, I would like to invite the chairman of Popular Front of India, a leader of our movement, OMA Salam sir, to present his inaugural speech. OMA Salam sir.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear brothers and sisters and our respected guest speakers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alhamdulillah. Today I am very happy in two respects. Because today, as we the people of India has got a chance through this conference to once again declare we are with Palestine. Secondly, now we got a very good opportunity to listen to the real Palestinians, those who are from Gaza, or those who are very closely related to Palestine and Al-Quds. Alhamdulillah, I think it's a very rare opportunity we are getting. In that two respects, I am saying, Alhamdulillah, I am very happy today. Why? People of India are very much interested in all happenings, all developments in Al-Quds, Baitul Muqaddas. Because, of course, we know, as Muslims, it is part of our Iman. We give importance to Masjid al-Aqsa, similar to the holy masjid in Makkah and Medina. Though for us Muslims, it is important for us. At the same time, as an Indian citizen, we are very much in touch with or deeply related with Palestine. Because even before the illegal inception of the rock state Israel in 1930s, there was discussions in the air about forming a Jewish country, Jewish state. At that time, the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, declared Palestine belongs to the Arabs. The same sense that Britain belongs to British and France belongs to French. That stand was very clear. From that time onwards, the people of India stands with the Palestinian people and for their rights. And during the formation of that Israel as a conspiracy of the bigger nations, at that time also India opposed the move of United Nations to divide Palestine and to form a Jewish state. The stand was clear. And at that time, there was a very, very huge pressure on the then Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, to take a stand in favor of Israel. There were very worldly leaders and some individuals, influential individuals like Albert Einstein, directly called Nehru, directly wrote letter to the Prime Minister. But Prime Minister took a very strong stand against Israel and in favor of Palestine. That was historically our stand. Therefore, the people of India, sure, and we are interested in the development of Palestine. Unfortunately, after many decades, India started diplomatic tie-up with Israel, and some developments are. Actually, it was against the wish and will of the common people of India. Still, people of India continue their interest in Palestine and Al-Quds. That's what I am saying. As a Muslim, it's important for us. As an India, historically, we were always with Palestine, and now we are with Palestine. And moreover, as a people's movement, as a part of a people's movement, Popular Front of India believes that anywhere, wherever it is, any country, any situation, any situation, a people's movement should be with the people, not with the dictators, not with the military, not with the injustice. People's movement always work for justice and peace. It should always work for equality. It should strive for human rights. Then, in that sense, we can consider Palestine. Now, what is happening there? What's happening there? This there happen attack on common people. Those people come into the Masjid al-Aqsa for prayers, even during Ramadan. The armed military attacks them. Armed military attacks unarmed common civilians. Similarly, they are trying to evict the local people, the Palestinians, from their birthland. And also, at the same time, this Israel, they are actually pouring bombs about the civilians. It's a war crime. In all respect, we can say a people movement should be the people of Palestine, because this is struggle for justice, struggle for basic human rights, the right of a human being to be life. That is the matter. Therefore, we are very interested in the matter of the Palestine, and that's why now, Alhamdulillah, we could conduct a conference like this. Alhamdulillah, now we are very happy that we are having guests from Gaza and Palestine and from Istanbul, etc. Now, Popular Front of India is very active in the social circle of India from since last few decades. We struggle for equality, freedom, justice, and security to all people. Perhaps from media, you may know that Popular Front of India volunteers are very active now in the fighting against COVID. Now our volunteers are active in the field as COVID warriors, and people in tens of thousands of number, they are getting the benefit of our volunteer service. Alhamdulillah. May Allah accept the sacrifice of our brothers during this pandemic period. But at the same time, actually, Popular Front of India give priority to the unity of people. We are trying to organize the common people. We are making them aware of their rights and duties. And practically, we are taking steps for their total empowerment. The empowerment of the downtrodden, the marginalized, the suppressed, the oppressed people, and make them in pace with the other developed communities. And that is why we are focusing achievement of equality, freedom, and justice to the public. At the same time, rather than the academic, research, or educational and empowerment activities, we are very active in agitation, democratic agitation. We believe it is the way to get our rights, and it is the way to face the confront the problems in a democratic country. Wherever there is a violation in human rights, wherever we feel the democracy or the freedom is weakened or attacked, and wherever there is a discrimination on the basis of religion, on the basis of caste or anything else, language or region, we intervene. We come along with agitation, democratic agitation. And actually, most important thing, Popular Front of India thinks that India faces a very, very serious threat from the side of Hindutva fascism. Just like Zionism threatens the very existence of Palestinian people. Not only Palestinian people, it is actually a threat to the world. Then actually the rock state Israel, it exports terrorism to the whole world. Similarly, now in India, the Hindutva fascism, that fascism is a very, it is a threat to even the existence of the democratic India. Because we were very proud of our heritage, unity in diversity, our democracy, our, even though we are the second most populated country in the world, we were in the way to achieve the state of a welfare state, but now the whole picture has changed. Now, due to the ulterior agenda, hidden agenda of this fascist, the secular country is becoming a religious one, means a biased one. Then there is no equality between the people, but some are more equal. Similarly, most dangerous threat to the India. Therefore, our priority is to expose the real threats of fascism, to make people aware of that, and use all means of democratic ways and all possible ways to defeat fascism. That is our prime agenda. And therefore, as a people's movement, actively working the grassroots of India, of course, we are very much interested in the happening, the developments everywhere in the world, and that is why now I am saying on behalf of Popular Front of India and on behalf of the people of India, I am saying, I declare, we support Palestinians. We appreciate the sacrifice and determination of Palestinians, and also actually we are getting motivated by the Palestinians. We support because this is the struggle for basic human rights. We support Palestinians for getting their birthland from. We support Palestinians to get the Qudus back to the hands of the believers. But our support has limitations. In what way we can support Palestine? First of all, let me say, you are in our prayers. Palestine, Al-Qudus are in prayers. Of course, if Allah decides, it is the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In yansurkumullahu fala ghaliba lahu. If Allah decides to help you, support you, then nobody can win over you. Then you will surely win. Inshallah, Palestine. It is a struggle for truth, human rights. Therefore, Palestine will win. Succeed, no doubt. Therefore, you will be in our prayers. And along with that, we will be vocal for the cause of Palestine, for the cause of Al-Qudus, everywhere, in whatever platform we are getting. And inshallah, we will maintain this memory of Qudus, this thought for Qudus as a live memory among all the people, and we will not allow to get it forgotten. And inshallah, we shall pressure the government of India to take a stand in international bodies in favor of Palestine. That's our part. Therefore, it is our role to support support the Palestinian cause. Similarly, I already told you we are appreciating the unity and steadfastness of Palestinians. Sure, during last few days, we witnessed really pain for people of Palestine, especially Gaza. Many became martyrs, shaheed. Out of them, there are ladies and children. But still, I can see, Alhamdulillah, they are united. They are not divided. And also, and now, still, they are in the struggle for getting their homeland, for getting back their Al-Quds. That determination is to be appreciated. On behalf of Popular Front of India, I earnestly appreciate that determination and unity and steadfastness for Palestine. And I mentioned that we people also get motivated from the people of Palestine. We see the people of Gaza, a small land, an open jail, full of civilian, unarmed people. But the other side, one Israel, but most cruel and armed country in the world, having no ethics, no principles, they poured bombs on this common people. But in this confrontation, if Israel failed, I believe Israel failed, utterly defeated. And that is the success of the common people, unarmed people, the success of the people over military power. And secondly, the people, I noticed that near about 100,000 people gathered in Masjid al-Aqsa on the 27th night of the Holy Ramadan. Then that gathering was after brutal attack the Israel forces on the believers who came in the masjid. That means even after attack, Alhamdulillah, the believers are determined enough to come to the prayer and gather there, assemble there. And this kind of the activity and sacrifice and determination, actually, it is motivating the whole people all over the world. That's why I'm saying. Now we support and we appreciate, and also we are getting motivated from the people of Palestine. And finally, let me once again express my solidarity to the people of Palestine. The people of Palestine, they may have no land, no peaceful life, they may have no wealth, but I understand that they have enough hope, they have enough determination, they have clear vision, and above all, they are having, Alhamdulillah, strong Iman, which is above all. Therefore, on behalf of Popular Front of India, once again, I express my solidarity to the people of Palestine and our support of the cause of Al-Quds. And with this word, let me formally inaugurate this online conference with the holy word Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inna fatahna laka fathan mubina. I'm happy to inaugurate this online conference, and Jazakallah, all guests and all those listening me are once again congratulated and welcome to the very valuable speeches of our distinguished guests. Wa akhir da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.